Lebanon. This is in Homs countryside. I'm now joined in the studio by Saeed Shehata, who is with BBC Arabic, of course. Saeed, of course, this ceasefire is now in place. It lasts for 60 days. There's a lot of nerves, isn't there, about what might happen in that time, whether it will hold?
Yeah, there is mixed reactions from people. Some of them, like from Lebanon, saying they are suspicious of Israel to be committed to that. On the Israeli side, also, there's some people saying you should get the job done and get rid of Hezbollah and any potential threat in the future. But there's some other people that they celebrated that because they are going back to their homes, and still, some people already moved from to the south of Lebanon. Even the Israeli warned them not to go until the Israeli tell them that. But it's still nervous because it might not hold, because Hezbollah is supporting Hamas in Gaza, and in this case, if there is no any attack on Israel in this case, so they will be seen as betraying Hamas, and this put pressure on Hezbollah. But Hezbollah is in weak position after the assassination of its leader Hassan Nasrallah and other commanders. So the nerves is, will it hold or not? And and this is a problem.
And looking at the terms of this agreement, of course, which took weeks and weeks of negotiation, on what basis can Israel attack again?
He said, Mr. Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, said if there's any strike from Hezbollah, they will strike back. If there is any regrouping of Hezbollah weapons and infrastructure in the areas they are going to withdraw from, also will be Israel will strike. So Israel, in self-defense, as he said, the Israeli Prime Minister can, do that. So, but I think Hezbollah is not going to do that in the near future because it's weakened and there is pressure from Lebanon, the international community. So not to be seen, the entity or the party is starting the violation of the agreement. So there is pressure on Hezbollah not to do that. There is also pressure on Israel. So I think it might hold for the time being. But will it hold for longer? This is a challenge.
Now, talk us through what's happening in Gaza now, because there is new momentum in terms of peace talks there, is there or not?
Yeah, there is, because now the front of Lebanon stopped, so now the focus on Gaza, and there is pressure from outside parties, and there is some new members going to the equation. Turkey will be with Qatar and Egypt with the United States doing the negotiation, and with no strike from Hezbollah against Israel, so it might be put pressure on Hamas to accept, because in this case it's isolated, and we can put it into wider context. After Elon Musk, one of the Mr. Trump administration member, he met with the Iranian ambassador of the UN. So there might be talk about negotiation between Iran and United States about the nuclear program. It might have an effect on supporting its allies, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis. So in this case, it might help to reactivate and resumption of the negotiation to end the misery of the people in Gaza, because more than 44,000 people killed, the misery of the humanitarian situation in northern Gaza. So there is pressure and there is momentum, so it might help to open and start the negotiation again.
Okay, Saeed, thank you again for joining us in the studio with your thoughts on what's happening, the latest developments